This is Mark chapter 14, verse 65. And some began to spit on him, and to cover his face, and to buffet him, and to say unto him, prophesy. And the servants did strike him with the palm of their hands.
Yeah. So they were basically like, look, prophesy who was smacking you. That's what they was like. Prophesy who was smacking you. That's how they was treating him, man. That's Jake, man. That's how they was treating YAHAWASHI, man. So what you think they gonna treat, how you think they gonna treat us, okay? The men that's out here teaching, the ones that get put in them concentration camps and doing martial law, man. YAHAWASHI gonna have to intervene, man. They're gonna have to intervene, man. Okay? Because just like YAHAWASHI was in agony during that time of martial law, same way men of the Lord is gonna be in agony, man. Okay? They're gonna be mentally suffering, man. So the angels of YAHAWASHI gonna have to help men. Because this shit coming, man. And this ain't no game. Okay? This ain't no game, man. Give me Jeremiah 30 and 7. This ain't no game, man. This is serious business.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7.
Go ahead.
At
I
last,
just left it at that, thinking that they may have just like canceled my reservation.
for that day is great, so that none is like it.
What's coming on this earth, man, it ain't never happened in no other nation, man. Just like I was saying in other lessons, man. All them ancient empires, man, that Jake was suffering in, like when you read Ezekiel, the 7th chapter, all them ancient empires that Jake was suffering in, man, I believe through the Spirit, the Most High gonna bring all that suffering, man, that Jake was catching, all that hell they was catching, all them captivities, man. From the Syrians, from the Babylonians, from the Persians, from the Medes, from the Greeks, from the Romans, and this is an extension of the Roman Empire, all the way up in the now. I believe the Most High is gonna bring all that suffering back and drop it on 2/3 of Jake, man. All of it. And then you're gonna have chariots that fill the sky. You're gonna have chariots that fill the sky, okay? You're gonna have Leviathans pop up, okay? Because it's more than one, okay? You're gonna have dead bodies everywhere, man. You're gonna have disease everywhere, man. You're gonna have military might, military truth, shooting people down, gunning people down like it's nothing, man. Okay? The chip being forced on people. Go ahead, bro.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be serious business in that day, man. Serious business, man. Okay? And if you got a family, and the Most High is not with that family, it's gonna be woe unto you and your family, man. It's gonna be woe unto you and your family, man. You're gonna wish that you ain't had no wife. You're gonna wish that you ain't had no kids in that day, man. That's gonna be Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be serious business, man. Okay? And the Most High is gonna allow this Edomite to truly get down on you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? So you 2/3, you get pumped up like Superman and try to use your weaponry against Esau, which that's his blessing. You go ahead and do it. But you gonna do it. You gonna do it. Okay? You gonna do it. And the Most High gonna allow Esau to judge you, man. And he gonna allow Esau to do it with hatred, man. And you gonna wish that you ain't had no kids, no woman in that day, none of that, man. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it.
But Jacob shall be saved out of it. The elect. Okay? The Most High is gonna save the elect of the nation of Israel. Not 2/3, the elect. Okay? 2/3 gonna suffer straight hell and destruction on this earth, man. They gonna wish they wasn't even born, man, in that day. Okay? Okay? Let's go back, give me, what is that? Luke 23 and 28.
This is Luke chapter 23, verse 28. But YAHAWASHI turning unto them said, daughters of Jerusalem.
Yeah, this talking about the women. Okay? Give me Jeremiah 9 and 20. This talking about the women. Okay? This is what YAHAWASHI told the women, okay? When he was going through this. Okay? This is what YAHAWASHI told the women, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 9 and 20. Yet hear the word of YAHAWASHI, O ye women.
This is Luke chapter 23, verse 28.
Go ahead.
But YAHAWASHI turning unto them said, daughters of Jerusalem,
Go ahead.
weep not for me, but weep for yourselves.
Yo, weep for yourselves, man. Okay? You're going to do a lot of weeping in that day. Okay? You're going to do a lot of weeping in that day because this was coming. Jacob's trouble was coming. It's going to be worse than what happened in 70 AD, man. It's going to be worse than what happened in 70 AD, man. Okay? A lot of Israelites got put to death, man, in 70 AD, man. And a lot of them went into slavery, man. But Esau gonna do that same thing. He gonna try to put Israel back in slavery again, but it ain't gonna work, man. Okay? So this is what YAHAWASHI told him. He said, look, weep not for me. Okay? And this is when YAHAWASHI was being crucified. He said, weep not for me. Go ahead.
But weep for yourselves.
He said, weep for yourselves, man. And that's what we say to you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. You 2/3. You 2/3. You looking at us like, oh, they gonna get it, man. Esau gonna hurt them, man. They out there teaching and cussing out Esau. Yeah, they gonna be set up for death. Oh, we know that our lives are in jeopardy. But hey, guess what? Weep for yourself. Because Esau coming after you too. Okay? We know our lives in jeopardy. But weep for yourself, man. You gonna wish that you ain't had no family in that day. You gonna wish you ain't had no wife in that day. You gonna wish you ain't had no kids in that day. Okay? When the Most High allowed this Edomite to get down, man. When he showed devil horns, man, of who he truly is, man. Go ahead.
And for your children.
Yo, weep for your children. 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
For behold, the days are coming, in the which they shall say, blessed are the burden and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck.
Yo, barren. The word is barren. Read it again from the heart. Barren.
This is Luke chapter 23, verse 29. For behold, the days are coming, and in the which they shall say, blessed are the barren and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck.
Because in the ancient world, it was like a curse not to have children. A woman, it was a curse not to have children. But in this case right here, since there's going to be so much judgment and so much hell on earth, the woman that ain't got no kids, that's a blessing, man. That's going to be a blessing. That's how bad it's going to be. That's how much judgment it is going to be on the earth, man. It's going to be a blessing not to have no kids, man. Not to be pregnant in that day. Okay? So the time is at hand, man. The judgment of Esau's empire is at hand, and the judgment of 2/3 of Israel is at hand, man. Okay? And martial law is coming, man. Martial law is going to be implemented in America, man. It's going to be implemented, man. Full-scale martial law. You got different levels of it, okay? You got different levels of martial law. But I'm talking about where military troops are on the streets and they got MRAPs, okay? MRAPs going down the street in tanks, okay? Going down the street, man. And you got military soldiers marching. That's what I'm talking about. Full scale, man. Okay? Checkpoints where military men, if you walk up or drive up, they drawing down on you with rifles, man. And you got snipers on top of buildings, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
So verse 30, then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall on us.
In other words, they rather die, man. In other words, they rather die. It's going to be so bad. YAHAWASHI is telling them, look, it's going to be so bad to where you rather be dead. You don't want to live through it. That's what you're going to be saying. The mountains fall on us. In other words, let us die instead of live through this hell. That's how bad it's going to be, man. And it's going to be bodies everywhere, man. And it's going to be stinking because of the bodies, man. And it's going to be disease. Go ahead.
And to the hills cover us.
Go ahead.
Verse 31, for if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry?
Yeah, what should be done to the dry? Because the green tree is life. Okay? That was YAHAWASHI, and he got done like that. So what's going to be done to the person who ain't got life in him, who ain't got the spirit of YAHAWASHI in him?
You don't want to walk?
Man, ain't gonna be no joke, man. Ain't gonna be no joke. But we gonna give you a little bit of detail. We gonna give you a little bit more detail, okay? Give me Jeremiah 9 and 20.
This is Jeremiah 9 and 20.
That's the women that YAHAWASHI was talking about. Man, they gonna lose it, man. These women are gonna lose it, man. They gonna be humble so bad, man. They gonna be howling like wolves, man. Like dogs, man, when this thing jump off, man. They gonna, when the Most High have Esau lock this place down, man, they gonna be howling like wolves and dogs, man. How bad it's gonna be, man. They gonna wish they ain't had no children. They gonna wish it, man. Oh, I love my baby, you know. I'm so happy I got kids. You gonna wish you ain't had them. You gonna wish you was dead and they was dead too. And it's gonna be cannibalism. And it's gonna be a famine. Stacked on all that. Yeah. So YAHAWASHI was warning. Look, weep for yourselves. You know? And we telling you 2/3, weep for yourselves. Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 9 and 20. Yet hear the word of YAHAWAH Ba'ashem Yahushua, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word
Go ahead.
of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation.
Yup, go ahead.
For death is come up into our windows.
For death has come up to our windows. There's gonna be so many corpses on the streets, man. So much. Because the military troops are gonna be like wild men, man. There's gonna be so many corpses on the streets, man. People just gonna be laid out. And ain't no funeral home gonna come pick you up and bury you. Ain't gonna give you no proper burial. You're gonna be out of there, stretched out. Your loved ones, your kids, everybody gonna be stressed out. It's not protected by YAHAWASHI, man. the ones who allotted to be put to death in that day, man. Your destiny to be slaughtered like animals. You okay? Go ahead.
And is entered into our places
Go ahead.
to cut off the children from without
Go ahead.
and the young men from the streets.
So what it is that's telling you during Jacob's trouble and during that time, it ain't gonna be respect to nobody that's 60 and nobody that's 2 years old. Ain't gonna be no respect, not even to the baby. Anybody can get it in that day. That's the way it's gonna be. If you're on this earth, whether you're a grown man or you're a baby, anybody can get it. Male or female, that's how it's gonna be. The sword's coming. Death and destruction. Go ahead.
Verse 22. Speak, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, even the carcasses of men shall fall. As
Even the carcasses of men shall fall, man. Them men on Instagram that think they tough, okay? That's all tatted up in the face and think they tough. They're gonna be dead, man. They're gonna be dead, okay? Them women on Instagram, because the internet gonna see during the time of a national emergency, Esau, Donald Trump, he cut off the internet. He got the power to do that. Hey, Russia had a test run over there. When you watch RT News, Russia had a test run and they cut off the internet, man. Just for a test run, talking about a cyber attack. So they got the power to do that, man. They got the switch. So all you women on Instagram and Facebook checking your ass, all that shit gonna be cut off, man. Okay? Death is coming up into your windows, man. Okay? And if you call yourself looking good and pretty in that day, it's gonna be a curse unto you. Because every man is gonna be after you to take you. Yeah. It's gonna be a curse unto you. Go ahead, bro.
as dung upon the open field.
You talking about? I ain't talking about a man that you. Oh, I think he cute. I could deal with him. Nah. The Most High might send something nasty at you. Okay? Nasty. I ain't brushed his teeth in 2 months. That type of nasty. Hillbilly. The water gonna be cut off. They're gonna be black. Hey, just like the Most High black Egypt, the ancient Egypt out for 3 days, it was pitch black. Same way it's gonna be here, man. Them plagues is coming back, and they gonna be them aberrations, man. Them spirits, man. Like he's reading the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Hey, man, it's gonna be so wild out here that people gonna be scared of the birds that chirp. If they see a cat run across the street, they gonna lose their mind, man. It's gonna be real, man. You know, it's gonna be real. So read that again. Done.
This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 21. For death is come up into our windows and is entered into our places to cut off the children from without.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the young men from the streets.
Go ahead.
Speak, thus said YAHAWASHI.
Hey, give me second Ezra. Second Ezra 15 and 15. Well, you can start at 14. Just hold it. Go ahead, bro.
Even the carcasses of men shall fall.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dead men out here, man. Okay? That's the end game. It's gonna be a lot of judgment, man. It's gonna be a lot of dead men out here, man. Okay? Go ahead.
As dung upon the open field.
That's dung. You know what dung is? You know what dung is, man? That's shit. So it's gonna be people out here, there's gonna be so many dead bodies out here, they just gonna be like shit on the streets. Yeah, that's what dung is. Look it up. You don't believe it? So that's in the Bible, man. That's in the words of the Heavenly Father and His Son, man.
It's probably going to be like that movie 300.
All the bodies are stacked up.
They're all stacked up.
No, it's gonna be worse than that, man. It's gonna be worse than that, man. It's gonna be bodies everywhere, man. Okay? There's gonna be bodies everywhere, man. That's gonna be a worldwide event, man. There's gonna be bodies everywhere, man. Okay? These plagues are just not coming to America. It's gonna be everywhere, man. It's coming up on the world, man. Okay? Wherever Israelites at, judgment gonna be there, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And as the handful after the harvestmen, and none shall gather them.
Meaning bury them, man. So they're just gonna be laid out, man. They're just gonna be laid out. Ready to get burnt up, finished off with the nukes, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom.
Oh man, I got so much knowledge. I'm gonna make it out of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an educated man. I'm a survivalist. I'm gonna make it out of that. Shit. I'm a prepper. I'm gonna make it out of that. Bet. Bet. Okay? Bet. Oh, I'm good with my hand. Oh, I'm good with my weapon. I got the knowledge on how to make stuff and clean guns and good with my weapon. All right.
Black belt.
I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. All right. Go ahead.
Neither let the mighty man glory in his might.
Yeah. I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I can box. I'm an MMA fighter. All right. I can throw those hands. All right. Scripture say don't glory in that might. Okay? And that's what they do in America. Okay? They think they wise. Okay? They think they ready for combat. They done trained up. They done lift weights. They done aired themselves up. Okay? Go ahead.
Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Oh, you got money, you moneyed up. Don't even glory in there. That ain't gonna help you.